Welcome back to Easel Does It Studios, guys. I have got two new molds. This one here is a little poodle. I think it is either a Cocker Spaniel or a Labradoodle. I think it was a Labradoodle. I can't remember. I just got these in off Amazon. And this is the Speak No Evil elephant. So I am going to try something a little bit different. I ended up getting these little tea lights off from Amazon. But these ones have a timer on them. So you turn them on at the time of day that you want them to come on. They will stay on for 6 hours and then they will shut off. And the next day they will come back on at that time and stay on for 6 hours. So I had a lot of like the flameless wax candles that had timers on them, and I love them. I use them all in my house. So I found these tea lights, and they're a little bit smaller than the other ones that I had used. So what I have done is I have gotten some sticks ready. So for the dog, I am just going to use a transparent brown, which is the Let's Resin Coffee. And we're just going to color it enough so it's a little bit brown, but still see-through. And then I am just going to set this in. I don't know if these little candles will give enough light in these little molds, but we're about to find out. So it's, just going to be like playing with it enough to get it where I want it and then finish filling it up. So then I've got this one. I think I made this one for this one. Yeah. So I'll put that, and then this one will go in here. Just like that. So hopefully I won't need any weight to weigh them down, is my hopes. All right. And I just got these in. I have not measured them, so I don't know how much they take. But we're going to find out. So I mixed up 2 cups of 7 ounces because I have to make a cover to match a jar that I made. I had extra resin and I popped it in and made a jar, and I really like the way it came out. Is it down here? And I don't think it's down here. It's upstairs. I will show you anyhow by the end of this video. How can you just buy a mold and you already get crap in it? All right. So I'm just going to mix. I mixed up 1.5 ounces, and I'm just going to mix this cover up, and we'll get this out of the way so that we can do the other 2. The elephant, I think I'm just going to do the Marabou Rainbow alcohol ink. I think is all I'm going to do in that. When you get a mold, it's like you don't know what they're really going to look like until you pour something in them. So I'm like, well, I'll do I ended up getting 10 little character molds in today. So we're going to be doing quite a few of these over the next few videos. So hopefully you enjoy them. All right. So I was pretty dang close. I'll be able to dome it. I'm just going to get it over on my curing mat, over my heat mat. I will dome it. And voila. So I barely had any left. Okay, so let me get my other container out. So in this one here, I have got 5.5 ounces. This one, I've got 7. Like I said, I don't know how much these are going to take. I'm thinking this is going to take 5, and this is going to take maybe 6. That's my guesstimate. But we're about to find out. And I see some more stuff in there. All right. So let's mix up. I'll start with the 5. I'll start with the 5.5, and we'll pour the dog first. Because if I need more, I can make more up. Because this one is definitely bigger than this one. So that way I'm not mixing too much of the brown and then be like, oh crap, what am I going to do with it? So, all right, we're going to start with 3 drops, and we're going to probably need more, but I did run these through the debubbler. This is just the Let's Resin, epoxy resin. And, 4 more. So that'll be, yeah, I think that'll be I just want a tinge of the brown. And of course, I should have stirred the color in and then ran it through the debubbler, but, you know, we didn't, so. And I don't think there are any, like, little tiny areas that we've got to. I do want to get, because it's really, really textured. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting that alcohol in everything. All right. So we've got 5.5. I am just gonna squish some of these little areas that I see. I'm gonna spray a little bit of alcohol in there to try to pop some of them little tiny bubbles that I created. And we'll just try to coat all the little fur spots. Oh, I'm getting a few bubbles out of the bottom here. Either that or I'm creating more, one of the two. All right. All right, now I got to remember I'm putting the light in, so I think this is, yeah, I think this was the one I'm going to use in this one. So all I did was I took a piece of tape and I rolled it so that those sticky sides were on both sides. And I'm hoping that's going to hold it. So let's try to pour. And I don't mind if the candle like sticks up a little bit, but I don't want it to go, I don't want the resin to go into the candle, which I think we're going to have to stop there. I need a little bit more in that foot. Oh. See. Now, I saw Julie on Pouring Your Heart Out, and she used one of these little things. All right, I guess we're just gonna hope and pray for the best, guys. Let me get it on my table here. All right, check. All right. Keep your fingers crossed. All right, so that one took, it's, all right, so I had, what did I say, 5.5 in there, and we've got it an ounce, so 4.5, so probably 5, I would say 5 ounces without the light. All right, so I will set that there. And, all right, so this one here, I'm going to probably do 4.5. Let me grab another cup. All right. So this, you really got to make sure that you mix this up really, really good. I've got to get some of that, Michelle from Glitz and Glitter, that diamond dust or whatever she has. I've got to get some of that sparkle dust that she has. So I am just going to put a bunch of this in because it is gorgeous. I'm going to wipe the stick and I'm going to stir this just gently. All right. And this one has one area where we definitely have to get in where his trunk is. I'm trying to see in the camera angle, right in there. So we're going to have to take something and definitely get in there. And again, I just want to make sure that he is all coated. All right. All right. Because these things sold really, really good at the craft fair. And I have another big craft fair coming up in July. These just make it so much easier without having to use like the little fairy lights with the cord. All right. All right. So we are gonna leave that. Let me see if I have like another something just to weight it down. Perfect. All right, let me move this to my heat mat. I'm going to turn that on. And we will see. All right, so I've got that turned on. This one is overflowing a little bit. Oh. All right, hopefully it didn't ruin the candle. It's overflowing a little bit, the dog one, but we'll see. Oh, this one is too. All right. We're about to find out. All right, so I've got some yellow, some white, and some clear. So let me... um, 2.5, 3. Yeah, I don't have enough to do another elephant. But I've got these cute little kitty molds, so we might as well do something with these. And let me mix these two together and see what we get for a color. This is just the Iridescent Rise from Recollections. Let's just put a little bit more of that in there with that yellow, just to see how that looks. It brings out more of the pink for sure. All right. So again, I have no clue how much these hold because I just got them in. Let's see, we'll do the middle one in this one. So that ear is really, really shallow. It's got a little tail there. And, all right, so that takes care of those two. And what other color? Got 2 ounces. Let's do something. Let's do a green. We haven't done a green something. Let's do this avocado green. And this one is not open. All right. Oh. I've got to invest in some push pins or something. All right, so, and I'm going to use, I'm going to put it right in with that Marabou Rainbow Sprinkles. Oh, that gives a pretty shimmer. All right. Wow, this one took more than I thought. I don't know why I try using these small sticks. They don't work. All right. Let me get a bigger stick here. And oh, it's going to take even more than that. All right. What has everybody's weather been? It has been so crappy here all week. I have like been dragging butt. It's been cloudy and rainy and it's just been miserable. All right. And I am going to try this is the dark blue pigment powder from Recollections. I'm going to mix that. I know I'll have some extras, but I'll find something to pop it into. Look at how pretty that is. All right, let me spray this again. It's dried. When I ordered this mold, I thought it was going to be bigger than they are, but that's fine. All right. And see, I got a little bit of mica powder here that didn't blend all the way in. We'll just swirl it in. Just because I wasn't prepared on doing these today, but and this one's overflowing. Yeah. That's much better. All right, and I will find something for these extras, and I will be back. Alrighty, guys. This is all cured. This was a fail. because the resin got into where the candle thing is. So when I came down to check it, I was like, oh, it's still soft. Maybe I can salvage it. But I can't get it to open. So I'm going to demold them, and we will be doing this again. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to fill it all the way to the top. And once it is cured, then I will finish topping it after without the stick. But look how cute this puppy is. Oh, he's gorgeous. And I tried doming him so that I wouldn't have this, but it wasn't working. So I don't know if I can salvage this at all. I'm like, well, maybe once it's dry, I can chip it out. But we will redo this for sure, because I still don't know. Oh, it's like almost wanting to move, guys. But I don't want to mess around too much because I will cut myself. And if any of you are squeamish... Sophie, stop! That was Mama. So, anyhow, this was a fail. We will redo it. But I'm impressed with the dog. There was a few bubbles under his chin. But overall, he's really cute. So I'll just put him in with my Misfits, and he'll be good. He will have a home. All right, so let's see this little elephant guy. So the same thing with him. Oh, his little tail came out good. Oh, he's adorable. He is absolutely adorable. There's a few little tiny micro bubbles in here. I don't see him. But this was, you know, like my test piece. He is so cute. Oh, I wish the lights worked. And I don't know if I can pop these covers off like I did this one. But it is what it is. We will just do a redemption video and get that done. So, my extras. These are the 3 little cats. Oh, those are stinking cute. This one doesn't really have a face. He's kind of got ears, but... But I could draw some eyes on him. Oh, those came out really cute. And there's no bubbles in these little buggers. Look at the sparkle in there from the Marabou alcohol ink. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Oh, let me see. But that's his bottom. Oh. And then that was the, like the iridescent color. Oh, my thing is backwards. And then the blue. All right, so those were the 3 little cats. So those came out awesome. So this is one of the pair of earrings that I made. I did this with the iridescent. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can put my light on here. Now that I'm done using my lamp. Now, let's see if that has some better lighting. Yeah. So yeah, these are, so I put the post on the back. So I made that. And then I have got, we've got two of the oval in the blue. So I top coated them and I put little charms in them. I put a little pinch bail. And then I've got two of the medium ovals. Oh, there's a hair. With the little pinch bails, and I'll just have to put the little necklace chains on them. And then we've got two small oval and two small teardrop. And that's got a little shell. This has got a little star and it says just for you. And this one's just got a little flower. And this one's got a little heart with like a little rose right there. And I had just a little bit of the iridescent, so I kind of mixed it. And I put this bigger seashell with a starfish on that because it's a much bigger pendant. And then I did a large in the teardrop with a little angel on it. So yeah, so those are all the extras that I got out of that. And we have one more thing to unmold. This is the jar that I had done off camera that I needed to make a lid for because it came out super, super good. There's no bubbles at all in these little bumps over here. I don't know how I did it, but there is no bubbles at all in this one. It came out absolutely perfect. And I just put the rhinestones on it. So I needed to make a cover because it came out good. I was just using up extra resin when I made that. So hopefully, and I already see a bubble in this, of course. Can't have two pieces be perfect. No. Are you kidding me? It's like 3, 4 bubbles. What the crap? Oh, well, I will just redo this cover, but that is how the jar looks all together. So yeah, I will redo this jar. And I didn't quite use as much of the mica powder as I did for the base. So yeah, it would have to be redone anyways. So, but yeah, so let me know your thoughts, and I will be redoing the night lights because I really want to see if these tea lights are going to work. I don't know if, let me see if I just, let me shut my light off. Can't really, yeah, I think it would kind of show up through. You can see that light a little bit behind. So we're going to redo these. So stay tuned for the next video. We will be redoing that. So when I had made this jar, what I had done, and I made these off camera, I didn't do a video on them, but if you would like to see a video, put it in the comments and I will gladly do it. So I made this angel, put my light back on here, and she came out amazing. And her little tutos down here. So I had done this one. They were new molds that I had just got, and this cherub. He is just adorable. I did have a stray piece of glitter in my mold there, even though I cleaned it. One there and one on his little leg here. But that's fine. They can just be his little birthmarks. So I was going to do some bling, but he kind of looks like a boy cherub. So I'm not going to bling him out. I might do something with his eyes. I don't know. I need to fill in the rest of this. It shrunk a lot more than I thought it was going to shrink, because I had domed it pretty well, but I didn't want it to overflow. So I will just fill this with either some UV resin or I will sand it down. But overall, he came out adorable. So I will definitely be doing some different color schemes. Let's see, this is the mold for the cherub. And I don't know if I would be able to like just dust some of the wings with a color. I'll have to try to get this completely turned inside out. And then obviously this is the angel, so she would be really hard to like try to get in there and color it. But I mean, I could do her in different colors with the mica powders and she would be gorgeous. So yeah. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Learned what not to do on the night light. So we will redo it again. And I am going to master that for sure. Alrighty guys, have a fantastic day and I will see you all on the next one. Bye guys.